Hello everyone, my name is Kris, and not to vent or anything, but I've been having a little problem lately. See, I love Valorant. It wouldn't make as little content on the game if I didn't. But Valorant is a game that I have to sit down and really focus in on. Don't hate that about it, but when I get home from a long day of work, it isn't exactly the first game that comes to mind. That's why I usually have a side game, something I play in my off time and enjoy relatively casually. It's usually a platformer or beat 'em up or something like that, but I've had an itch that, until recently, I've been yet to fill. A casual shooter game. Not that I haven't played any good ones, I've bounced back and forth between a fair few bit of them, and have had my good moments and some bad ones, but nothing has really stuck yet. That was until one little announcement from my favorite indie company just happened to sneak its way into my attention. Counter-Strike 2. I really do not like that name. But I have a history with Valve games. This isn't a surprise to anyone who's been with the channel for a bit. I mean, this number here should really speak for itself. But I also have a history with CSGO itself. I've been playing the game far before it even went free to play. I was even there when the R8 revolver was dummy busted, if anyone remembers that.
You can one-shot somebody with a full pistol! Why is that allowed?
But until the announcement of CS2, this beautiful engine overhaul that brings the game to Source 2, I didn't have a want to play the game. Simply put, if I was gonna spend serious energy into pumping every skill I have into a tactical shooter, it was gonna be Valorant. Yet, after messing around for a bit, I found a niche in the game that I just can't get enough of. Something I can kick back, put some light music on, and just simply enjoy with my friends. The sole reason why I love casual Counter-Strike. Let me introduce you to Retakes and Wingman.
Jesus. For the, yep. Yep, yes. Until then.
Huh? Counter-Strike's core fundamentals shrunken down into Zoomer brain eligible sizes. Both game modes are fast-paced rounds that still contain Counter-Strike's core objectives. I'll talk about Wingman first because it's the easiest to understand. It's Counter-Strike, but with only 2 players and 1 bomb site. Maps are quite tiny and are usually fast-paced, and with only 2 enemies to shoot at, you can get called the most vile, egregious slurs the internet has ever seen. Huh? You're just sitting in the corner. Cheating piece of shit. It's a slur enough. Sure, by all definitions, this game mode is ranked. But, like, CSGO's ranked matchmaking has, sucked forever. And anyone who takes the game seriously plays on Faceit. So, like, who cares? Sure, you'll get the occasional tryhard or cheater, but since we're playing on the wonderful Source engine, you'll learn pretty quickly to, deal with that. Wingman also has the benefit of still including a large skill ceiling to learn, besides just shooting gamers good. You still need to manage your economy, and learning utility for each map is an important aspect as well. But even if you don't feel like reading a book on each and every lineup in the whole of Counter-Strike, you could still run in headfirst with the shotgun and, you know, have fun.
You know what they say.
What that means. Plus, even just a little bit of team coordination can bag you some really sick plays and funny moments. It's a blast to play with your pal, which is why you'll see Ryan in literally all of these clips. Say hi, Ryan! The only gripe I have with the game mode is the lack of maps specifically made for it. See, most of the Wingman maps are just cut down versions of existing maps in the game. And while all of these maps as 5v5 maps are great, some do not translate very well when condensed to Wingman form. Overpass, for example, feels like an absolute slog to play, requiring attackers to funnel through 2 small chokes to get anything done. Competent defenders can make this map really annoying to play, and the same goes for maps like Cobblestone, Short Dust, and Lake.
What are you doing? You gonna get closer? Oh, every time! Oh, fucking tremors.
2 of the maps, Boyard and Chalice, are made specifically with 2v2 in mind though, and it's no surprise that these 2 are by far the best. More maps have been in the game like this, but they've been rotated out with time, and I just really think that's a crime. Instead of having poorly translated maps that don't really fit your game mode well, just throw these ones back in. I'd rather have a bad map that's designed for 2v2 than a bad map that's designed for 5v5, if that makes any sense.
What the fuck, guy?
I hate the Glock and Burst mode, it sucks.
Now see, when I want to get my 5v5 fix in, that's when I go play Surf. That's right guys, this whole video has been a disguised announcement. I'm actually a Surf YouTuber now. That's right, and today we're gonna be talking about the Jokes aside, Surf is actually a really chill game mode. You jump on a ramp, slide at really fast speeds, and fly through the map. Some of the maps are more interesting than others. But all of the beginner ones, the ones I'm forced to play because I know good, are really fun. If you haven't given Surf a shot, you really should. It's a wonderful time and is really chill too. Fitting for this type of video, yeah? But let's actually talk about retakes now. Officially a relatively new mode, retakes puts players in a 3v4 scenario where attackers have already planted the bomb and defenders need to stick a defuse. Why is it a 3v4? Well, it tries to simulate a well-balanced scenario where attackers sacrificed a couple of lives to get the bomb down, putting them at a player disadvantage, yes, but a strong advantage in the round overall. Especially when defenders don't have defuse kits, defusing the bomb takes a very long time that attackers can easily burn with their superior guns. With utility included, defusing the bomb can be a huge hassle for defenders if people took this game mode seriously.
Oh, mine! Oh, son of a...
Honestly, it's more of a casual, have fun type of experience. Rounds are really short, so your attention is kept relatively stimulated, plus you don't need to worry about a complicated economy because loadouts are given to you in a preset choice. I do like the detail of having a simulated economic progression with these, as during the earlier rounds you only have like starting pistols which upgrade into cheap SMGs and cheap rifles before situating themselves at the classic AKs, M4s, and AWPs. Plus a choice between a piece of utility gives each choice a decent amount of weight, and could create some pretty funny moments.
Oh my god, I hit him 84. Why are you rolling like that? Why are you rolling like that?
The only gripe I have with the game mode is the lack of players playing it. Sometimes it's just hard to find a full match of retakes, and especially if you're playing with friends, it can be a pain to get on the same team sometimes. Plus, since the teams don't switch mid-game, you can kinda get caught in a loop of playing the same side over and over again, usually the CT side. Also, the bots in this game mode are horribly broken. Occasionally seen wandering the map, they act as nothing less than respawns for when a real player dies, since you can take control of them. Even then, they don't work too well at that, since they're always in some random corner of the map, and with the game mode's low player count, this becomes a prominent issue. It is what it is, I guess. Play the game mode. Please. I beg you.
Stop looking at my dick butt, Calvin.
What?
You're becoming weenie, bro.
Your Wii?
I could keep talking about all the great things Counter-Strike has to offer, but honestly, that's where my casual enjoyment of Counter-Strike tends to end. Sure, it's fun to get sweaty in a real match or partake in video games' greatest casino every so often, but once again, I only play this game for a couple hours at max. Ooh! The Glock 18 Oxide Blade! I hop on for a chill couple of games and then get off, and both Wingman and Retakes are the perfect game modes for that. If you want a tight tactical shooter game with solid mechanics, yet one that doesn't require you to pour hours upon hours into it to have even a basic level of competence about what everything does, Counter-Strike is your game. Sure, high level of entry, but if you just kind of ignore that, it's a really fun game.
Oh, he's still over there. Oh.
Fucking, oh, that was terrifying.
And hey, that's where the video ends. Sorry, I know, I haven't uploaded in a while. Listen, there's a really good excuse for this. I've been lazy. Yeah, there isn't really a good excuse for it. I've just been lazy. I work a full-time job. Doing this on top of that, stressful, alright? I'm trying to be better, trying to stream about every day, trying to make good content with filler content in between. We're gonna get this channel on the road. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this and on other stuff I like, and to contribute to my internet ego, subscribe. And let me know what you guys think of the casual side of Counter-Strike. Do you enjoy the game casually, or are you the ultra sweaty competitive gamer that I don't know of? Well, let me know what you think in the comments down below. YouTuber shit, I know. And since there's nothing else, I want to wish you guys a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!